Here's the crazy truth about sales that nobody talks about. The top 1% of salespeople never sound pushy. They don't chase customers or beg for deals. They're not sliding into DMs with desperate energy or following up 5 times with just checking in messages. Instead, they discovered something that changes everything. Let me take you behind the curtain. I was deep in research mode, studying the highest earners in sales across different industries. Real estate agents making 7 figures, software closers landing Fortune 500 accounts, coaches selling 10K, 20K, even 50K programs. And I found something wild. They all do the exact opposite of what we're taught. While most sales trainings preach always be closing, these top performers are doing something radically different. While the average rep is pushing hard, stacking bonuses, and trying to overcome objections, the elite ones are pulling back. They're not persuading. They're not pitching. They're asking questions. They're listening deeply. They're getting prospects to talk themselves into the sale. And here's the kicker. Their closing rates are 2 to 3 times higher than the hustle harder crowd. But that's not even the most interesting part. What really blew my mind was this. The most successful ones, the ones consistently earning 6 and 7 figures in commission, use what I call the reverse psychology method. Instead of trying to convince people to buy, they create space for people to convince themselves. It's subtle, it's elegant, and it works like magic. They'll say things like, "I'm not sure this is the right fit for you. Most people aren't ready for this kind of transformation. We can walk through it, and if it doesn't feel aligned, no worries." And suddenly, boom, the energy shifts. Why? Because when you try to pull someone into a decision, their natural instinct is to resist. But when you give them a reason to lean in, when you make it seem exclusive, uncertain, even scarce, they get curious. They start asking questions. They sell themselves. Think about it. When someone tries to convince you to buy something, what happens? You raise your guard. You look for red flags. But when someone makes you feel like you're the one who has to qualify, you lean in. You want it more. I tested this approach with over 200 sales professionals across industries. We rewired their scripts. We shifted their energy. And the results? Staggering. Some doubled their sales in just 30 days. Others tripled them. One guy closed a $300,000 deal from a single phone call after applying this method just once. Here's what's really going on in your customer's brain. When you push, you trigger their fight or flight response. They subconsciously see you as a threat, someone with an agenda. But when you pull back, ask real questions, and become genuinely curious about their world, they relax. And when they relax, they reveal. They share the real pain, the real problem, the thing they've been hiding under surface-level objections. And that's when the magic happens. You're no longer selling. You're solving. You're not persuading. You're partnering. And that changes everything. So the question is, are you ready to stop chasing customers and start attracting them instead? For a more detailed explanation, please click on the next video on your screen or use the link provided in the description below. Any like and subscribes would be very appreciated.